How you doing, guys? I'm back with another video, and as you've noticed recently, I've been releasing quite a few videos in the past couple days. I'm trying to keep it consistent, so hope y'all enjoy. But as y'all know, this channel is based off of money management, finance, credit cards, personal finance, whatever it may be. But I was thinking we go in a different sector. Just the occasional things a college person in business might want to do or might want to have. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna get started with cologne today. I'm really big into colognes. I have a pretty big cologne collection as of right now, and which y'all will see eventually with all the videos I make. But I have cologne for every type of niche, every type of occasion, every type of thing, whatever. And the prices vary from 20 all the way to 375. So it is a bit of addiction, but you don't need to spend that much to smell good. And in the business workplace environment, you always want to smell good to make sure you're impressing someone and impressing maybe future clients. And just because you don't have a job in business does not mean in school you can't smell good as well. So let's get right into it. So I've got three colognes out, and because we have college in mind for this video, I'm gonna make sure that they're all under $50. So all three of these colognes are gonna be under $50, and there's gonna be for three different occasions. One is gonna be for wintertime or when it's cold. Number two is just a fresh springtime breezy cologne, very light. And number three, an indoors very nice smelling blue cologne, which is known as like the top tier colognes. But yeah, those three colognes should get you covered for a whole school year. Hot days, cold days, indoor days, AC, any type of occasion, and you can match it with any type of clothing item. So let's get right into it. Starting off with number one, we have Nautica Voyage. This is known as the most popular cologne on Amazon. And you can get this on Amazon for about, I think, $20 ish, $18, $19 ish. You can get also at discounters for a bit more, but Amazon doesn't have the cheapest, which is why it's known as the most popular cologne on Amazon. But I did not buy this myself. I got this as a gift at a birthday party. So, but yeah, I obviously have more than three colognes, so I usually use this more when I go to the gym. It's just a night light smell, so I don't smell terrible when I sweat. But it's very light cologne. Very nice smelling, springtime, citrusy, kind of aquatic fragrance. The top notes are green, fruity, floral, fresh, and powdery. An overall great cologne, great cheap budget cologne to get when you're starting off a collection. If you don't get any of these, I would recommend this one the most. But there's another one, if you're willing to spend a bit more, I would recommend as well, which is coming up later. But yeah, Nautica Voyage, one of my first colognes too. Great buy, great blind buy as well. Number two on the list is Azara Wanted by Night. Now the bottle may seem really cool to you. It's almost like it's a bullet casing as like a revolver. Looks very nice. The bottle. Smells really good. A lot of cinnamon in there compared to this one, which is more aquatic, ocean vibes. This one's a bit more expensive. You can get this around, let's say, $40 ish, but you can get this at discounters. If you want to link to the discounters I use to buy cologne online, let me know and I'll link it in the description below. But yeah, I got this as my first winter fragrance. Very good in cold weather. Smells really good, and this is known as, in 2020, this was the best winter or fall fragrance out there. Just in cold weather, when there's a cold breeze, whatever it may be. Now the top notes in this are spicy, cinnamon, fruity, woody, citrus. I would recommend this more in fall than winter though, because the notes make more sense in fall. But in the winter, it's perfectly fine. Just make sure you spray a little more so it stays a bit longer. But yeah, great cologne. I do prefer this over this, mostly because this is a lighter scent. I have to spray a couple times because out of the three, the lightest. But yeah, very good. Two very good colognes, and these combined should be around $60. The next one is Mont Blanc Explorer. If you're a college student, you may have heard of this before, as many people, if they're into cologne, will have this cologne for one reason. So there's a cologne called Creed Aventus, which is known as the holy grail of colognes. The problem is, it is very expensive. Its fragrance is around $350, but it's been reformulated a bunch of times. So Creed Aventus doesn't smell the same, doesn't last as long. So many companies and brands have tried to rebrand and remake the popular Creed Aventus, Mont Blanc being one of them. So this is their version of Creed Aventus, and in my opinion, it smells better. It's a very clean blue fragrance, very nice. Won't offend anyone. Everyone will like it. The great thing about this is it's also very versatile. So, in case you're only buying one, I'd recommend this. You can wear it in spring, fall, winter, summer, any time. The only difference you would have is the amount of time you spray it and where you spray it, obviously. But great cologne. This was the first blue fragrance I got. Very nice cologne. This is around $50 retail, but you can get this at around $35-40 at retailers and discounters. But yeah, so this whole collection combined, you should be able to get for less than $100, all three of them, or around $100 per se. But yeah, the notes for this, before I forget, are woody, citrus, amber, aromatic, and musty. You can see why it's versatile because the woody scents takes up a lot during the fall, winter times, and the citrusy notes take up a lot during the springtime. So this is the best budget blue cologne in my opinion. I would recommend anyone who is getting into cologne for this to be your first fragrance because of how good it is. With cologne, you always want to stand out. So if you want to stand out, don't get this because most people might have it if they have a cologne. This is most likely the one they have. This or Dior Sauvage. Don't get Dior Sauvage as very outdated. Everyone has that cologne. It will smell like your girlfriend's ex. So yeah, I'd recommend this one. I will release more videos like this in the next couple of days or weeks or whatever. More centered around, some based on finance, credit cards, some based on like cologne, jerseys, suits, how to get a job, etc. And hopefully they help out. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss another upload. And I'll see y'all next time.